Well, brand new ball game here at Lakewood High School for third place. It was Cypress cashing that one in after losing a 4-point lead in the first. First set 26-24, Long Beach Wilson. Next set 25-21. Cypress hangs on.
Yeah, and again, these are tight sets, and we've had a lot of streaky volleyball. You sense that Cypress has the weapons to win, but again, we've seen it throughout the day that this Wilson team is scrappy. They play hard. They don't give up. And you have to finish them off. They don't go away quietly.
A lot of nice storylines all day today. I think number 17 in gray might be the biggest one. Zoe Henson, just a freshman who has been all over the floor. We even see a kick ball from her earlier in this match, which was legal, and took a shot on that same point. And Long Beach Wilson, thin on the roster in today's match, but they have really fought hard all day.
You know, Henson has a twin, Marley, who's a minute younger. Zoe, who's out there, is a minute older, and Marley's on the Frosh soft team. Will play varsity with her sister next year, and they're going to be really, really good, one would imagine, when they have two Hensons on the floor. I guess the only thing better than one is two, because they're both tremendous volleyball players. And Zoe Henson is really wise beyond her years, very smart volleyball player, and again, so good as an all-around player. No weaknesses in any of her game. Passing, receiving, hitting, and serving, and blocking.
Now Danica Glover will start things off in set 3 for Cypress. It is one set apiece, playing for third place. That one goes long. Wilson strikes first. Here is Mumm to serve. So Cypress right to left on their attack here in the third frame. Championship at 6:30 approximately between LaSalle and Long Beach Poly. Looking right corner and knocking it down there is Kylie Degner.
Degner's had her moments in the middle. She's known for her hitting more than her blocking. Got a nice arm swing, very quick leaper. She gets up in a hurry and has that rapid arm swing, and has scored a lot of points in both the semis and here in this third place consolation.
And Faith Park continues to be unstoppable as a serving sub today. Another ace for her.
That's really a story too, isn't it, Darren? This young lady's come in and been so good, and her team has scored in this rotation with her behind the line.
There goes another one. Almost got a second ace. Passing in disarray for Wilson. And pays off again for Cypress.
Yeah, and she's got this Wilson team back on its heels and completely out of system. And just take a look at this serve from Park. Great movement. It's not all that hard, but it floats and it moves.
Gonzalez out to the left for Chong. High off the wall, and Park with the cover on the sideline. Henson, yes.
That was some save by Park to keep the rally alive. She's doing it all in the back row.
Another run here for Faith Park. Anderson bump it up left side. Chong almost got that one, but point Wilson.
Well, Park was there. She just couldn't quite dig it. That was just too much power from Chong.
Anderson to serve. Slaps one down the middle. Out of rotation goes Cypress.
Got some young players out there, different combination of performers, and they didn't get lined up properly.
Yeah, I think that one was on Degner in the back row. Moving up to the front there.
These points like that either, Darren. Again, these sets are competitive, so each time you give away a point, that could come back to really haunt you.
Skip shot for Henson. Can't get it down. This to tie it. Chong does just that.
Again, we mentioned it earlier today. If there was an all-tournament team, we'd probably have Chong on it. She's been that good throughout the tournament at the Molten Classic.
Anderson, slap one down the middle. Toss it up to Henson, about a 7-footer. That is picked up nicely. Scrambling. Chong can't quite clear. Nice hustle, though. Back on top goes Cypress.
Another thing about Henson, she never comes off the floor. She never appears to be tired. All her swings are strong. We just saw that with another kill. But again, I love her motor. She just goes on and on.
Rapetti slaps one down the middle. Run the middle. Ball picked up inside of 10, and Henson, a rare miss into the net. It's odd to say hitting error for the freshman. She had one there, 5-5.
What a luxury to have her for 4 years. You can really build your program around her.
Chong, a jump serve. Get it to Rapetti in the back row. Ball tipped up top. Chua picks it up. Chua making her debut in this match today. This third place match. Terry with the tip, can't get it down. In transition, Ramdani, a touch. And scoring for Long Beach Wilson is Whitson.
Wilson steadying here. A little bit better volleyball and a nice rally for the Bruins to take the lead.
1 point difference. Henson from the left. It is dug by Mum, but front row players can't pick it up. It's 6-6.
Henson has a heavy ball too when she hits it. You know, it's not an easy shot to dig. It's powerful and heavy.
Jump serve, ball goes down the middle to Anderson, left side. Chua cross court, Doug in the back row. Henson again from the left, and another Henson kill. 7-6, Cypress. One set apiece from Lakewood High, third place match.
Centurions know where their bread is buttered. They're going to Henson repeatedly, and she has been so good for them in this tournament. You could make a case she's been the MVP. Now, she probably won't win it because the team's not going to win the title, but she's been as good as anyone in the tourney. That's in.
Chua with her first kill today, nailing the back line. And the Cypress bench doesn't necessarily agree, but that was close either way. Ruled in.
I think it was a good call. I had a good look at it. Thought it hit the line.
7 apiece in the middle. Ramdani a tip, another tip, and a Ramdani kill in the middle.
Well, partner, we might have a marathon in this third place match. They're really going at it.
Yep. 8 serving 7. Henson to serve. Standing at the base, the basketball end line. Comes up a few feet and serves an ace. Off the hands of Whitson. 2-point ball game. Several aces in set 3 for Cypress.
Just Rip City for number 17 when she's serving. Just a big jump serve, trying to score points with that serve.
Goes to the other side of the court, and yet another one. This one eats up Mum on the far sideline. 10-7, and Coach Carlos may have to call a timeout in this rotation.
Yeah, again, no.
I was going to stop
worries.
The momentum here for a moment, going to the bench.
Move. That's what you want to do, slow it down by bringing in the substitute, bringing in Coward in the back row. But
get a pass.
Just trying to break the concentration of Henson, who's had 2 straight aces.
Looking for a pass. That's the thinking on that rotation, and got one from Coward. There's a dig for Henson. Chance at another point, however, for the Centurions. And indeed, it happens for number 9, Bria Rutledge. From 7-7 to 11-7 in a hurry. Backside Chua. Doug in the back. Henson, get it up top. Rutledge again.
Again, Henson in the back court with the dig, kept the rally going. And in transition, another big hit from Rutledge.
12-7. 5 in a row for Rutledge. Possibly 6 in a row on 3. Bumped over from deep in the back row. Free ball practically, and a very bad miss there by Rutledge. Clear shot on a free ball.
All set up. They just did. They ran the play beautifully. They just didn't finish it. You don't see Rutledge do that very often. I want to thank Bob McCall, our shooter today, doing a great job with the pictures.
Danica left side it goes. This time Rutledge knocks it down. Danica Glover with the assist.
And I like the fact that Glover went right back to her after she had the hitting error, go right back to Rutledge. And she cashed it in with that hit.
Ramdani, a jump serve. Goes down the middle to Coward. Anderson bump it up. Munn, little skip shot. Munn is dug by Ramdani. And scoring is Rutledge on the left. Cypress in control of set 3, 14-8.
So with Henson in the back court, you'd think they'd be shortchanged offensively, but Rutledge has really picked it up for the Centurions.
7 of the last 8 for the Centurions. Chu across court, picked up. Softly down the middle, Henson dug by Anderson. Mumm off the net, and that eats up Cypress. Gonzalez will come in for Chua for Long Beach Wilson. Gonzalez will serve 14-9. Cypress in the third set. It is 1 set apiece. If you joined us late, Long Beach Wilson are racing a 24-20 deficit in set 1 to win that and steal it. Cypress coming back in set 2. 25-21. In control here in the third.
Those unforced errors will kill you when you're trying to come back if you're Wilson. You just don't want to serve the ball out like that. You got to keep it in play.
Glover with the serve. Front row Gonzalez. Ball tipped. Put back over. Nice scramble play there for Cypress. Chong scores. Mumm will serve. Coward to the bench. Whitson back on. Nice stretch there for Coward. Got some key passes. There's a nice pass in the back row by Rapetti. And it leads to a point. 16 serving 10. Rapetti will. This is back to the Faith Park rotation.
The setting has been so solid in this third set. Both by Glover and Tangen. They've been doing a nice job getting that ball to the hitters.
Ball taken by Mumm. Gonzalez feed the left. Chong roofed. Big block for Cypress. Kylie Degner teaming up with Sydney Tangen at 17-10.
And look who's serving. They always seem to score when Park's out there. Again, that float serve has tremendous movement.
Anderson with the pass to Gonzalez up front, and Chong, beautiful dig by Rapetti. Too many hits off the net though. Nice effort. Now the future Triton for UC San Diego, number 11 in the blue libero jersey. Anderson to serve. And Park that time hitting her own teammate on the pass. So that'll be an ace for Anderson. She has had her share of aces tonight.
Yeah, she's very good as libero. Makes a lot of quality plays, a lot of great digs in the backcourt. And you're right, she has an excellent serve. A lot of down movement. You'll see it come right down like a hard curve.
Right side swing and a score for Kylie Degner. Junior, 5'9", 6-point ball game in favor of Cypress in set 3. It's 1 set apiece. Rapetti. Serve on one knee, run the middle. Terry, no good. Terry has seen better matches.
Yeah, she's just been a little bit off. She's got those springs to get up in the air, and she's had quality looks. 3 times she's had openings and missed the shots, but I think you want to go back to her and try to get her untracked.
Oh, slap cross court, a chance to go up by 8. Ramdani off a couple touches, 8-point ball game. 20-12. See about a possible timeout, or does Carlos look at the bench?
Not a lot of suspense now as Cypress is pulling away. Their ball control has been better in this third set, certainly than the Bruins. They've made less mistakes, and they've served much tougher.
Kara Timmons in for Wilson. Shot by Chong and a score. And one would think Cypress has set 3 in control, 20-13. There's no question Cypress has been the better team today. The thing is, Wilson, just out of nowhere, stole that first set. Make it 1 set apiece. Otherwise, Cypress would be in cruise control playing for the match right now. Front court, Henson with authority down the middle.
Well, that was beautiful. Coming right down the pipe.
Chong to the bench, Whitson back on. Gonna play back row right. And I should say that is White on the court, back into set. Left side, cross court, Chua can't get it down. Ramdani looking to the right, it's picked up. Timmons, got it.
I think Long Beach Wilson will be happy with the progress of Timmons in this match. She's given quality work in the middle. And again, she has been a weapon and has scored a lot of points at the net.
Looking for a possible ace. Rapetti, beautiful get on a free ball. It just did make it over. Rapetti comes back into play and makes a dig. Henson scores. What a point for Rapetti.
Yeah, Rapetti kept it alive with 2 marvelous digs, and then when they got in transition, they were able to go to the go-to hitter, Henson, and she had a nice look and an easy kill. But you're right, it was Rapetti that made the play.
22-14. Cypress perhaps moments away from going up 2-1. Jump serve, Henson in. That's another ace for Cypress, and they have had plenty.
Again, it's Henson doing damage from behind the line. Along with Park, they've had so much success serving. Again, we just keep calling Henson in different departments of the game, whether it's hitting, whether it's digging, serving, bump setting, and an occasional block. I just love her game. She does everything well.
Nolte in the front row for Wilson. Cypress on receive, up 7. Glover bump it up in the middle. Unforced error there. 22-16. Timmons still serving. On one knee, overpass, and Wilson will take care of that. So 3 in a row for Long Beach Wilson.
Good job by Mumm hanging around and winning the joust at the net. And you're right, Wilson starting to build some momentum. And we know if you get that momentum, you can run off points in volleyball.
Henson will set, looking for an assist this time. Can't clear it. They've cut the lead in half. 22-18, timeout Cypress. And what we've learned today all day from this Long Beach Wilson team, they are not going to pack it in.
Yeah, that was a much needed timeout. You see that Wilson starting to rally back, and you want to break that momentum and try to set up a play. And I would think they'll look for either Rutledge or Henson. I just wondered, with Rapetti in the back row, as good as she is, you take a little bit of that offense away with her back there. Again, we saw her earlier today, and she was such a force as a hitter. But she's very good in that capacity as well as a libero. And again, this is the time of the year where you're looking to put your players into different positions to find out your identity and their identity as a player. All these sets have been tough. I mean, quality on both sides, even when teams open up leads, you see the trailing team always seeming to fight back.
All right, so Cypress looking for a side out out of this timeout. It is a 4-0 run. Give Wilson a glimmer of hope here. Timmons still at the service line. Overpass Rapetti. And a score again for Wilson. 22-19. We have seen similar scripts earlier today.
And Cypress making mistakes. Just a poor pass by Rapetti. Sent it over the net. Made it easy for Wilson to score.
Lyric Birdsong on the court for Cypress. Ball taken in the back. Glover set the middle, and Rodmani puts it down. Much needed point, obviously, there.
Yeah, I think a lot of teams play from the outside and don't look to go to the middle. That's a good play there. Go inside. Try to score in the middle. That was a quick attack, and it paid off nicely for the Centurions.
Snaps a 5-0 run. Jump it up. Ramdani serving Mum. Going to get an ace out of it. And Cypress has absolutely won the serve battle here in set 3.
No question about it. That was critical. Getting to 24 now. Cypress in a commanding position.
With 5 set points, we've been here all day. Couldn't cash in the first. Put away the second after a struggle. And Wilson scores here 24-20.
Familiar score. It's been 24-20 for Cypress in all 3 sets.
First 2 sets, Wilson made a run each time. Came back and won the first. Rally fell short in the second. And they need a big run from Gonzalez here at the service line. The right-hander sends it in play. Henson on one knee. Good pass. Backside. Chong. 24-21.
Anderson with a great dig to keep it alive and keep the Bruins in the set.
Gonzalez serving again. Goes to Henson. Front court. And this one is not going to clear. A shot by Degner does not clear. And that's 3 in a row. Another run late Wilson is making. Timeout Cypress. So this is what she should have done in set 1. You mentioned it. 24-22. Yeah. I thought it should have been 24-23, but I would rather do it your way than what ended up.
Yeah. 2 opportunities to you settle your team down. You're receiving. You got to think that you can get into transition and score. You have the advantage when you receive. At least you should. And I think she waited too long. She didn't call that timeout until it got to 24 all. Here, smartly, they take the timeout at 24-22, put in a design special play and try to find the hitter you think that's hottest at the time and close out the set.
It's been one of the stories today. Wilson has battled in these situations all day long. Cypress has had trouble closing these sets. So we're seeing that again here in set 3. Cypress really should be up 2 sets to none.
But they got to put that first set out of their mind. I mean, that's gone. They can't get that back. They need to close out this set and go up 2 sets to 1.
Gonzalez serving again. Still 2 set points. Glover in the middle. This one is picked up in the back, but no pass there. And it was a struggle, but the comeback attempt thwarted. And Cypress puts away set number 3, 25-22. So kind of the same story each of these 3 sets. The only difference is in sets 2 and 3, Wilson not able to complete the comeback.
Again, the utilization of that timeout was critical. One of the reasons Cypress was able to hold off Long Beach Wilson. We're up 2 sets to 1 here for Cypress in our 3rd place match of the Molten Classic.